One ER about the other. Listen up, you're at an ira time in your life. Right now, you're listening to Avril. Let the truth be known.
In the politics area, you know, she have it.
Never had a boring moment in my life.
She's the voice of the Caribbean.
Back as I remember, I was never alone. No. Queen Avril is on the throne. No more feeling lonely. Avril rules the air, you know. Every day is like an Avril day.
What is it? Says it. Okay. What a night, what a night, what a night. That's all I can say.
In times like these, it's the mercy of God we need to carry us through. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have mercy, Jesus. Have mercy, Lord. Have mercy on your people. 'Cause Lord, we need you now. Have mercy, Jesus, have mercy, Lord, have mercy on your people. If it's the time that we need you, it's now. In a world full of crime and disease, people die every day. So no matter what they say, I know Jehovah is the way. Lord, it's rough and yes, life I get harder, but we know your name. It's the name above all name. Shout it loud, make me hear who no say. Have mercy, Jesus. Have mercy, Lord. Have mercy.
I don't hear.
People, 'cause Lord, we need you now. Have mercy, Jesus. Have mercy, Lord. Have mercy on your people. If it's the time that we need you, is now. Everybody stop now, have nowhere to go. Place a lockdown, sports and show. Ain't it funny how the world stops so? Every single channel of Corona manifesto. Watch it, quarantine.
I want to make sure that you're hearing me loud and clear, because for some apparent reason, I was hearing the song, but I wasn't seeing the volume. If someone can just tell me if you're hearing me, just write it on the screen. Let me see. Good night, good night, good night. Can someone tell me? I'm going to try to drop a tune again, and I would like somebody to make sure that I'm being heard, okay? Because for some apparent reason, I did not hear the song just now. Okay, loud and clear. Okay, thank you. I don't know. Maybe it's a new setup I have here going on, but if you can hear me, a pleasant good evening and good night. Good night to one and all, as my ambassador said. So good night to one and all. Need to speak to you later also, Miranda. So you can give me a call after the program. But thank you so much. So if you can hear me loud and clear, then I guess it's just me on the other end. So I'll just play a song and let me know if you can hear it. Okay, well, someone said they heard it. Jesus paid it all. Thank you so much. We're going to go into the program tonight, and I'm going to just make it short. Based on my feeling tonight, I'm just going to make it short, but I'm going to touch on a few things with you, my people, before I make it short tonight. I feel like I'm in a world of confusion, and I don't know who else feel the same way. But I feel like I am in a world of confusion. I don't know if lately, is that Carmen Williams, loud and clear? Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much. Um, Good evening to you also, Carmen. But I am going to say this because I don't know what topic to hold tonight. It's coming off to me that I feel confused. My whole mind just feel confused tonight. I didn't know what topic to come with, what to discuss, and not even politics find me sweet tonight to talk about. I just have a issue that I want to say to each and every one of you with no offense, and I'm going to put it on the screen. We have to understand that we must not think about ourselves in situations. For some apparent reason, I find that everybody is coming on and it's all about pray for Jamaica, pray for Jamaica, pray for Jamaica. And I sit and I like to observe. My question is, who is saying pray for Haiti, pray for Cuba? I'm just trying to ask a question loud and clear. Who is saying pray for Haiti and pray for Cuba? I have a serious problem where we as a people, we think of ourselves. And we have to learn to understand that we have sister islands surrounded by us. We have sister islands. If the storm was coming to St. Kitts, we would say St. Kitts and Nevis. But all I'm hearing and seeing is the storm that hit in Jamaica while the people of Haiti are crying out. Good night to you, Kathy and Kirby. The people in Haiti are crying out. The people in Cuba is crying out. Avril McCoy, good night, my dear. It feels so cold today in my spirit, Orville. It felt very cold in my spirit that the only people that we are saying pray for is pray for Jamaica. But meanwhile, I see so many Jamaicans on TikTok and all over the place making mockery of Hurricane Melissa. I saw a gentleman did a video and all the man talk about is who he wished the hurricane can come and take out. He wished he could take out the prime minister. He wished he could take out the woman that does her podcast. He calls so much name that he wished the hurricane could take out in Jamaica, where he lives. Now, while we're thinking about helping Jamaica, Jamaicans are laughing at us up here. They say the government ain't giving us no food stamp. We on shutdown, we on lockdown. My heart is so kind of confused right now as to, I saw someone whining up on social media and they said that Hurricane Melissa can't stop them. They're going on them cruise and they're going Jamaica. You know, we're thinking about you. You know, a time like this when we see a hurricane coming and I have family in my country, the only thing would be coming out of my mouth is pray for my family, worrying about my family. And these people are literally making videos. They're laughing at us in America. We have a shutdown right now. Bridget Paris, good night, sweetie. We have a federal lockdown, shutdown. And I heard a girl on TikTok giving out advice, telling the people to line up at the food bank, go down to the food bank, you could get food. And she giving them all kind of story. I told someone that too. I asked her why she left out Haiti and Cuba. Carmen, all they're talking about to the Jamaicans out there, I have nothing against you guys. Because when it comes to us as a people, we people will jump in and help Jamaica any day, boys. We will jump in and help. But I cannot see for the sake of me that the only thing we are putting on social media is pray for Jamaica, pray for Jamaica. But I look at the people in Jamaica, all they sit down and doing is making TikTok videos. Queen Easy, all they're making is TikTok videos. Who ain't on rooftop, who ain't showing you they're driving in the car, going to pile of water. You know, if I'm home here in New York and they said the rain is coming and even 10 miles an hour wind, you know, I can't wait to get in my house. And these people here, we get in a hurricane, Melissa. And these people are out there. I want to know if the power go out and they have no internet. My God, you could imagine what they will go through. You could imagine if Hurricane Melissa take out the power and the cable, and they cannot get to do TikTok and make videos and go live, that all people will go into a state of mental. They will go into a mental state, which would savings bank will have to come save them. I said the people are saying, help, pray for Jamaica, pray for Jamaica. And I keep watching and saying, not one of them say, pray for the people of Haiti and pray for the people of Cuba. They are people too. They are human beings too. People have to understand this is serious time. We are in a world today where the federal government is shut down. Do you know how many people are cursing people who is on food stamp, who getting food stamp? Oh, they ain't gonna get the food stamp, and they're laughing at them. People in the islands laughing at them up here. Remember that it's the same people up here who was packing barrels and sending down to help their loved ones. Sometimes they don't have it, but they're sending it because we spoil them. We want to act like we have lives that good in America. Every time you turn around, they're buying barrel to send home. But meanwhile, they're telling you how much hardship they're having here. My question to you, my people, how you doing, Janice? Martin, thank you for everything you do in the community. That's why no matter where you go, something come your way. The gift call out at the event, you win a gift. That's because you have a giving heart, always giving. And when you don't expect it, something come your way, no matter how small it is, your name is called. The people today need to wake up. Just sitting down laughing after people getting food stamp. Guys, you don't recognize that we are working to pay just our rent. For the people in America, it's struggling. Sometimes they tell you can't get food stamp because you're $1 over. $1 over. Me telling you that, me fill out them forms sometime too, you know. So I will never sit here and tell you that. And they're going to tell you, make a little $1 over so you can get a little help. But the money you're taking home is just barely paying your rent. People are struggling right here in America. This federal shutdown, my sister, you have people out there, your brother, you have your aunt, you have your family in the service, serving in the army, in the Navy, wherever, they are not getting paid. You could imagine the people that work for the federal government is lining up in a food pantry, and you guys are taking this thing and laughing like it's funny. How could this something like this be funny to the people? But then if the Hurricane Melissa come, they forget that the first person that they're looking for help from is right here in America. Where the help gonna come from if we here crying because the federal government shut down and the few people who used to get the little food stamp and send home can't send home nothing because they're struggling now. Everybody going to the pantry. Anybody have a pantry and I hear about it, I'm lining up. I am not refusing food. You remember a time you all used to drive on White Plains Road and all over the place and see people lining up in pantry and you all look at them and scorn them? I sure some of you is shame right now why you all in at the pantry. Because I sure if somebody give you 2 bags of rice right now that you could probably even put aside to send home to your country, if hardship come, you all will take it. You all better stop cursing the blessing that God will send you all way. I am sick and tired. We got to pray for Haiti. We got to pray for our sister islands. You have Cuba. You have Cubans. How many times the people of Haiti is going to get hit by hurricane and storm? They can't get out of it. I watched a show the other night in Haiti. I say, how could these people survive? How are they surviving? They are so accustomed to it. They get up every day and they know how to survive in their country. But you and I look at it as, I could never go there. I could never live there. That is horrible. Of course, if they can get out, they will get out too. Do you know much Haitian jump and went over to Jamaica? They say, get them out of here. We're supposed to take them and hide them and give them food to eat because we know hardship is why they're running. Many of us come here because of hardship in our country. And we take another sister island and treat them like they ain't nobody. We must remember that this storm is also affecting Cuba and Haiti, not just Jamaica. You could imagine the storm, the hurricane come and lick down Jamaica or lick down Haiti and Cuba. You could imagine America trying to help these 3 islands. The only question I have, who you going to send the barrel them to and who you going to send? Cause let me tell you something. There's a gentleman connected with me on TikTok. And that man took me and he showed me. He said, the average show, take a look at this man. When I see where the man is living in Jamaica, I say, my God, well, if Hurricane Melissa strike that area, what happened to the poor little man house? Where he gonna come back and meet flat? Well, if he not have no place to live, better know. Where he gonna live if Hurricane Melissa take out the little shed that he laying down in with no electricity and no toilet? You all want me to come on here tonight, come talk? And I'm not gonna talk truth? We have an election right now. All they're doing with us is putting pure confusion in our head about who to vote for our mayor. Because you know what they're doing? They have all kind of gibberish going on so you can get confused. They're killing Mandani. They are just destroying Mandani. Even if it's something he said in the past, but he probably find his way and understand what he said. They ain't letting it go. They're putting it out there like the man hate every Jewish person that walks the earth. We don't know what Mandani gonna do until he go in there. Did you know what Cuomo would have done until you put him in there? People vote for who you want to vote for, but stop going around licking down people. Because you know what's gonna happen to all you people in the Bronx? You see the day one of those elected officials that you are trying to elect, those politicians, is when they get in office and you all get a whipping. Then you are going to realize you either vote with your mouth shut like you did with Donald Trump, or you vote and suffer the consequence. We don't know what people are going to do until they go in office. Give people a chance. I am not here to say I'm bashing Governor Cuomo. I mean the former governor who wants to be mayor now, right? But if you was in there, we already see what you do, what you can do, right? We already see, I won't talk about Curtis Silver because Curtis, I think I love you for one thing. You don't give up. And if you're even going to be the mayor of the subway, you're going to be the mayor of the subway. But you're not giving up, right? You're fighting. Curtis make the election fun. Because when you watch the three of them on the debate, if you ask them, if you get in office right now, what would you do with the trees on Pelham Parkway? You're going to hear them, oh, man, Danny, what about you who live in a rent-stabilized building? What does that have to do with the question? Nothing. Mandani answered the question. They asked Mandani, they're going after him because he said minimum wage should be $30. I would say, why agree with what he says? Not to say it will happen, but it's nice to know he's thinking big about us because as far as he's concerned, he's just thinking based on the fact that he knows we are not surviving with minimum wage. Not the kind of rent we're paying. Not the cost of food if you can't get food stamp. Okay? So if he said $30, he can't make that decision by himself. But at least we know you have to sit down, have a discussion, and if it don't work, it don't work. But Mandani, when I hear you say $30, I feel so good. But if it can't happen, it can't happen. But at least you are thinking bigger for the people. But all they're doing up there on the debate is just arguing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth over things that are not important. But you know why they do that? They do that to confuse us. That's what the media is all about, pure confusion. So you sit down there and say, oh, they say, Mandani, look what they do now. The Jews say they're not giving no more money to this one and that one because they're for Mandani. Well, let me tell you something. My people don't get caught up in that, you know. Because when you see whoever go in there, the same people were cussing them now going to turn around and work with them. Do not get in there. Go vote for who you're supposed to vote for. Do your due diligence. And remember, while November 4th is right around the corner, if Jamaica get hit with this hurricane, it ain't over. Because after the election comes the hurricane, comes the rebuilding of the islands. And you got to wonder, where is this food going to come from? Where people in America are hungry now. And you all ain't taking this thing for granted. Your people are going to suffer. Because America got to take care of their own first. And when I look at it, I look at some of the places in Jamaica. I can't talk about Haiti because the whole of Haiti look like it need healing. Every time Haiti build up 2 blocks, the hurricane come and take down the 2 blocks again. Okay? Good night, Andrea Gums. Every time Haiti try to rebuild, something come and lick it back down. You know, Haiti need to be a country where they just find a place in America where nobody live and put all the Haitian there and just take them out of down there and just rebuild the whole of Haiti. Because I don't know when Haiti gonna be rebuilt because I don't even hear people say they're going on trips and they're going to Haiti. It's like a forgotten piece of the world. But when you go on Eastern Park with Labor Day, them boss and say the biggest troop was the Haitian troop. Damn, how much thousands of Haitians come down? Well, let me ask you a question right now. I want to ask all the Haitians out there, if each of us pack a barrel and send to our loved ones, do they get the food or they rob them? Can they help them? Does Haitian go home, go visit the country? Because I don't see much people post anything that they in Haiti, that they go and visit Haiti. It's hard for we to live our life every day as if we're on top of the world. I see a man the other day talking on TV. The man had maybe 14 bedroom and maybe 7 bathroom and one load of foolishness, one big house when it make no sense. House cost millions of dollars. We gonna sell that to but another rich man. Now you could imagine you got a house living in, just you and maybe 3, 4 family member. And you got nearly 5, 7, 8 bedroom, 4 bathroom, and it's only 3 of you living in the house. You don't even visit half of the house. But you boasting about your house cost about millions of dollars. You have all that money and people around the world hungry. Me ain't tell nobody how to spend their money. But I'm saying that is why the world ain't getting no better. Crewing Fifths good night. The world is not going to get better because the world is selfish, greedy, and half of us living for ourselves. I said, if this hurricane mash up Haiti, mash up Cuba, mash up Jamaica, who are you going to send help to? Where is the help going to come from when we in America are crying today? You know how much people I know that the federal government lockdown is affecting because they can't pay the rent. And people say, oh, at least when it comes to, they're going to get back the money and this and that. They have food to buy right now. You understand? They have to eat. And the girl is on TikTok telling everybody to go to the food bank. Do they realize that the food bank have a lot to do with the lockdown that's going on right now by the federal government? So if there's a lockdown and the food bank is not getting supplies the way they're supposed to get it, how are they going to feed half of the hungry people out here? Tell me why the woman on TikTok giving out this kind of advice and telling people right now that Uber, Lyft, and all of them is donating free food. Well, let me ask you, some of we eat 3 times a day. You know how long this lockdown been going on? You could imagine if Uber Eats was still feeding people. They would not have money themselves. So any food pantry out there, you all better go to them because some of you are going to need the same food to send home to feed all your family. I am not knocking Jamaica, but I said to the people of Jamaica, when you pray, pray for your sister island, Cuba and Haiti. We're in this together. You can't just pray for yourself and expect God to just bless you. In a work. So you see this election, you are taking it as a joke. And if you all are confused and don't know how you vote, don't go do early voting. Get enough information and wait for November 4th because half of you going to run in there with the foolishness you are listening to, half of you cussing Mandani. Hear what they say. Oh, this somebody said to me, Mandani never walk a day in his life. You know why I get upset? Another person only listened to the debate and they heard Cuomo said it. And they never studied that this man, where the man is coming from, and where he was working before he decided to run for that. Google tell you everything. You know how to find everything. But you're going to believe that this man never worked a day in his life and just come up and the Democrats put him in there and want him to be mayor of New York? When you all people want to wake up and stop listening to foolishness? Many elders have been affected, not getting food clean. Many elders are struggling. The lockdown is affecting everybody, the shutdown. And you are thinking about a hurricane like this. Let us pray that Melissa will wake up tomorrow and just have some compassion because God says so. And God just take it out to sea. Fisherman go home, everybody come off the water because nobody should be in the water right now. But when me see them a wind up and I say they gone pan cruise and Melissa can't touch we. And these are the people of Jamaica that coming back who's supposed to be there now tight because you're wondering what's going to happen to your family. And guess what they do? Right now, everybody in Jamaica make video and I show you the hardship, who live and who don't have a house, who homeless. Well, if they're homeless before Hurricane Melissa, what's going to happen after Melissa? People, if you don't wake up today, tomorrow going to be too late. Tomorrow going to be too late. Some of you live all your life like say, I don't have common sense. And you all say you all want to spend your money and go where you want and do what you want and don't support people when they're doing things that make sense. But when something happens, you come tell people about come support and support. Support? I tell you right now, my heart cold right now. Every minute they're talking about the girl there on TikTok. Oh, go call your senator in your community and tell them to open back up the food stamp and the people on TikTok. Thank you, you're right. You're right. They don't know a thing about the state senate and the US Senate. They don't know the difference, but they're running off them out and talking about this and talking about that. Let me tell you something. Violence gonna erupt. Robbery gonna erupt if this Melissa take over. You know why a lot of people probably don't want to leave their house and they're cussing them in Jamaica? They're probably trying to secure the little that they have. They're afraid when they come back, they're gonna be gone. People cussing these people and say, oh, why they don't go? And the government say they must go. Are they gonna protect the people and stuff? But I rather go and be safe than worry about my little bed. And so we probably come back and this soaking wet. But the people, them are just so scared. They know they don't have much. They know they're struggling. They know how hard it is to have what they have in the little shed where they live in. So when you take them out today and they go and they come back and man rob them and take out everything and gone with it, the government half of the time is not going to help them. And by the time they help them, 6 months later, they're still laying down in shelters. You all could imagine? People, let me tell you something. Come here tonight to say, take November 4th election serious. Because they're telling you Donald Trump say he's going to run for a third term. Even though we say he can't do it, he's the president. He's saying what he's going to do and what he's going to make sure he can do. This man don't feel 4 years is enough to torture nobody. And if we cry now, and here comes Hurricane Melissa again, anybody realize that this world is in a crisis? Do you realize when you go to the pharmacy, you soon can't pay for your medication? Do you realize that the treatment you get in the hospital, you soon can get that treatment? People, our health is at risk. And if you think about in the islands, people in the islands, I want this message go to every one of them right now. And when I done, I plan to share my life because I want this message go to them. You are sitting down there in the islands, and all you are talking about is pure politics, politics, politics. That's all you all argue about, pure politics, politics, politics. And I don't see the change. I want to know when on God earth, our people are going to wake up and done away with the argument of politics. While you're wasting time talking about politics, we should be using that time to see how we could improve our country. Because it's getting better. If it get bad in America, it's going to get bad in the islands. If we're crying here over healthcare, how could healthcare in the islands be better than us? You remember one time Cuban doctors used to come to St. Kitts and they said that was the best doctors. I wonder when last Cuban doctors come to St. Kitts because I sure Cuba need their doctors right now. Because for what's going on with Cuba, Jamaica, and Haiti, I don't know if anybody can help anybody right now. Cuba can help Haiti, Haiti can help Jamaica. So everybody depending on we in America. People around the world, the federal government have locked us down. And we are struggling too. Me now come here, play no game with nobody like things are going on. For you doing nothing change, are you? Me see some gyrating on social media they just yesterday. And I mean, some of them went to Dominica for the festival. And boy, when me see what went on in Dominica, if God no shake us up one way, he won't shake us up the other way. So I am telling you, I hear a man say, repent. Me see some people down, they say them a pray and I pray. We wait until things hit us to start to pray. But God wants us before that. And he's shaking us in every way. Because you know what? No matter who get hit by this hurricane, we all going to feel it. Because we all have family and friends in Jamaica And we're going to have to come together to help them. Oh, how much help can we give them? Because I'm going to be honest with you. I know some places like St. Thomas in Jamaica, right? And people don't even want to talk about Trinityville up in Jamaica, St. Thomas, up there in that area. Nobody want to talk about it. Most people tell you they come from Portmore, they come from Kingston, they come from St. Anne's. I don't know when last somebody tell you they came from Trinityville in Jamaica. I didn't feel like up there is like people place. But hear the joke. You could imagine if the hurricane come and lick them again and they done crying already. I don't feel like I want to be here talking long tonight. Miranda, I have to hit you in the morning. Check on my friend there who is struggling with cancer. Her heart today don't even feel right. If you look at me, I don't know if I get sleep last night. Don't know if I get sleep last night. I want to know when this thing called cancer, Alzheimer's, dementia. Jesus have mercy. Things are changing. Soon they're coming after our bank account. So people better take money and hide. Let me tell you something. The banks, we need to bank in the bank that look out for the community. A lot of us here, the big name Chase Bank, but we will pass Ridgewood Savings Bank, the banks that is for the community. Bank with those who are going to bank with us. Going to Chase and see if Chase give you a loan tomorrow. Go to Chase and see if Chase help you if you ask them for help. But you look at a bank like Ridgewood Savings Bank, they're the bank for the community. And I'm going to say that I endorse that message. Trump said he will do 3 terms, and if he get the chance to do it, he will do it because he want to make sure he in there to put whoever the mayor of New York City in through hell. People, wake up, get out and vote. And if you feel like giving the young man a chance, give him a chance. Everybody deserves a chance. Stop talking what you never heard before and what you don't know. You can't listen to one candidate talking about another candidate, and that's how you make your decision. How you gonna come tell me you heard that man Danny never work a day in his life? You heard Governor Cuomo say that, and you know the man couldn't just come from nowhere and run for mayor. Read up the man's story. He is young, just like Senator Jamal Bailey, he's young. Look at Councilman Kevin Riley, he's young, but they're doing the work. They're there for the people. Okay? So you all need to pay attention. This thing is to distract you, so you vote for the wrong people. Keep in mind that when this election is over, we're going to feel it. So if you all don't want to vote for them, remember when the politicians go in, they know the people that vote for them. You see, when they show you in Queens how much Mandani is, how much Queens, how high he is in Queens, how good he's doing in Co-op City, pay attention that you people here in the Bronx who say you are not voting for him, remember when you don't vote for him and Queens and Staten Island and Brooklyn put him in there, you all don't complain later and say, oh man, Danny, no even come up to the Bronx to see White Plains Road. People, wake up. Governor Cuomo already know everything he needs to know about the Bronx. Governor Cuomo already know everything he needs to do and what the people cries is all about, right? Once I give you a chance, I don't go back. That's my message. Once you prove yourself, give somebody else a chance. Because as much as Curtis ain't a dummy, he just ain't ready for this election for me. Okay? And it's a Republican and a Democrat thing. Yeah. Thank you, little Richard. You understand? They don't understand that the politicians know where the strongest voters are. Don't set yourself up for a downfall. If you think you're suffering now, you'll suffer later. Pay attention. Every one of you talking about Mandani, and you will still ask, I don't know nothing about him. But if you don't know nothing, how you go around helping people to bash him if you don't know him? It's not about me being here defending him. That's just like the young lady saying, oh, call up your senator them because they could open up the food stamp thing. And the people and believe her. Know who the source are that is bringing you the information. Know who the source are that is telling you information. Because you're going to listen to gibberish and you'll be misled. The food pantry, the food bank of New York, they depend on this government too. So if they don't get it, how they going to feed us? People, don't just pray for Hurricane Melissa. Pray for the federal government to come to an agreement to open back up so the people of America could start moving forward again. We are in a bad state of emergency. And we can't help nobody with Melissa if we here can't help ourselves. We are in a bad state. Our world need prayer. We need help and we need to cry out to God. Go on your knees, go pray and go to the polls and vote and let it start there. Because let me tell you something, 2026 January, we are in for a rude awakening because hardship is going to hit us before a change comes. Ladies and gentlemen, I warn you, take every foolish advice. Remember, I'm not the smartest, I'm not the brightest, but I try to bring you facts and I get my facts. You understand? I sit down, I speak to my senator today. I got the call from the congressman office and I thank them for their information that I can bring truth to the people. And if you miss anything that I said tonight, try to watch the show from the beginning and tell the people I bring you information and I get it from my source, the congressman, the senator. I go to them for the information. Good night, missionary Vernice Hodge. Good evening to you. Sorry that you joined me late, but I had to come on here and say, people, turn to God because I guarantee you, we in America can't help nobody in the islands, most of us, because most of the people in we used to send home the barrel, they themselves was getting food stamp and getting the little government help. Some of them make the sacrifice to send the little food down, even though they're struggling here, them a pack barrel because they know things home. Well, I'm going to change the way you all talk. Because you all say no place better than yard, or you said this, or you said that, but let me tell you something. You need to start speaking truth to power right now. No place better than America. If it wasn't for America, many of us wouldn't have the opportunity we have. Stop chat fart. Because half of we right now, if they come deport us, we bawl and beg and plead. So if it's the best place in the world, we wouldn't want to be here. May I tell her you stop and come down off of your high horse, start to live better with people, start to act like we are brothers and sisters, start to act like we are sister, we just divided by little water, and stop look down upon each other. Everybody no born to wear gold. And everybody no born to have baby here. Because somebody tell me about baby here. All know me can't find my baby here. So you all need to stop the foolishness. This thing about big house, fancy car, who got this and who got that. Everybody are dead, leave them. Go live your life. Jesus, our only hope, Colleen. Because let me tell you something right now. I said tomorrow morning, I have to embrace walking into a hospital. And all day today, I'm having anxiety that, Lord, I can't take no more. I say, God, give me the strength. I lose my appetite. I lose everything. I couldn't even go to church on Sunday and then I see me in a church and nobody even called me to say, we don't see you in a church. And we miss you. Nobody miss you. No, they say, oh, she probably not come church. Oh, she probably this and that. Then I pick up the phone. Hey, church people, me no able with that, you know, because I soon have to talk church and here because you all need to treat people better too. You see the pandemic will come and lock us down where we couldn't even walk into a church. We ain't get the message that God was telling us. You don't need a church to call out my name. You don't need a church to serve me. But me not telling you don't go to church, because it's not a better place than when you worship with the saints and you have a church family, Nice to see you to Elroy Door. Nice to see you. It is true that the governor Herkel, New York State Legislative, providing inflation refund, comment some people don't get theirs. Comment some people get checks in the mail. You hear me tell you? Maybe yours not come yet, take time. And with everything going on right now, everything is delayed. Food stamp delay. Me had a little friend used to buy me a little something when she could buy she little food stamp. Me used to say, God bless you, God still bless you, sweetheart. Even if you not get it, you're not going to go hungry. If me I go food pantry, me and you go together and you're free to go up and go and I can follow you because let me tell you something, me I look down upon nobody. You understand? You know much man used to there with woman come a woman house and the woman a cook oxtail and fish and a feed the man no know the woman a get thing but he won't stop eat. Some of the man them what bless you here, but let me tell you that's a whole different story. But let me tell you something, church people. You have to change your wicked ways too, because some of you in a church and you take the church and it makes the people them who really want to be in the church run out of the church because you so dangerous. God houses them a fall every time you turn around. Them a talk about some preacher where threatening people if they not pay tithes, this and that, how much money they want in the tithes offering. Them a put out more nonsense on churches than they putting out anything else. The people them around the world are trying to destroy God's churches, them trying to bring down God pastors. All pastors not bad. All pastors not bad, but if you find a church, even if they have bad going in there, bad going on in the next church too, go to church for you and yourself. You don't need to go to church for no pastor and no position and no title in a church. Go to church because it's good to worship. When you're in a church and the praise and worship song then come on and you could lift up your hand and it just raise your spirit. Say you not get it home to because me watch it home and man when the man don't preach. I say, I'm glad I didn't leave home. That was the message for me that day. No matter where you are, God will send you a word. But I'm not telling people don't go to church. Because when you dead, you want pastor come pray over you, you don't want to get the service in the funeral home, are you looking for a church where I never go to, you look at the benefit of church and pay your tithes. Church can give you electricity, I run in a summer burn and I give you AC, and the people them in the island calling. You remember we was in a church in St. Kitts and we went to a funeral, and when me see how hot me be in a church, me say, no man, them have to do better in here. Me not sit down in a no hot church. You understand? If they say hell hot, why should me be in a church and the church hot? People of God, I've got to come back another night to talk, but tonight me just feel so down in my spirit. So people, stop pray for Jamaica. Pray for Jamaica, Haiti, and Cuba. They're all in this together. You all have to stop looking out for yourself and love upon one another. It's not the hurricane not just come one place. It had threatened Cuba. It had threatened Haiti. When it hit one, it hit all. We all are God's people. Me no want to see Haiti suffer no more. Jesus, how must you ever watch Haiti and see how the people them down there live? Everybody down there look like the only thing they survive and is selling food. You go sell peanuts, somebody is a sell peanuts, somebody a sell yam, the other person a sell yam, everybody a sell. But you know, they're rich, you know, because if we had it here in America, where we grow, hey, them people in Haiti, you know what they got to know? They need to just take their food and them go sell and just take it and cook it and eat and stay fat and healthy. You understand? But they got to survive. They got to survive. We are selfish set of people living, but we don't talk about that. People, go out and vote. Don't let this election meet you and you start to bar later. Just like how you don't, how you vote for Trump and Trump in them make how your life hell. When how you don't vote for the right mayor, hey, you could imagine Donald Trump will love a Republican take over this place because when he done and he take over New York, we going to suffer double. So if you think Melissa bad, wait until you vote for the wrong person. People are coming back, but let me get you tonight because Mr. Colleen, I pray to God that tomorrow my heart can just pray for me because I've been dealing with a lot. You know, I've been dealing with a lot. Been dealing with a lot. We serve so much in some of these churches. And when you ain't show up for months, they didn't call to check on you. You go back to church and not even ask how you are and where you've been. Let me tell you something, missionary. I wasn't in church for a while. And when I went back to church, them say, oh, finally, they was wondering where I was and this and that. When nobody in the church had my number. The few in there that had it, they text me and they keep in touch. But those who call themselves powerful people of God, they no wonder. That is why sometimes I stay home and watch church. Because my spirit now in the right place, me can't go in a church. My face blank, my lip cock up, and they know that something about me. So anybody who want to tell me church people, me say that, it's free to do that. Because they know that by now, when me not please, me not like to go church. Because if me go in a church to come out sour, like a sour puss and upset, I rather stay home and serve God. We have to change the mindset that we are the people of God is why the world is suffering. We're playing church and we are not building the church. And that's why the world is suffering because all we do is going to church because we raise up going to church and it's a ritual. You understand? But we are not going because we are saved and we are changed. Because when some of them leave the church, oh, let me tell you something, me not knock church people because them have a way to tell you, touch not God anointing. What do you mean God anointing? That's another topic because I don't know if I know what anointing mean and what anointing mean. So we're going to talk about that. But tonight, as you go to bed, pray for the people of Jamaica, Haiti, and Cuba. Okay? Pray for them all and pray that we don't have to see no more disaster because it's going to take a while to get out of that. The people are suffering. The people are suffering because we are suffering in America too. Remember, my people, I love you. God love you. And as the Jamaican then will say, walk good. Have a blessed night. Pray for each other. Pray for yourself. Pray for your loved ones. And even if the storm is not going in your country, tell God, thank you. Tell him, thank you for just passing over your country one more time. But continue to pray for the others who are embracing the hurricane. God bless you. Good night.